On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate.
You talk to a lot of LSU fans, and they say, we think about Alabama, we think about Georgia, we think about Ole Miss. They took little brother Arkansas to the woodshed the last time they played.
And leaves it with the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The LSU Tigers offense has the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The give to the back. Oh, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Got it behind the line. It's Clark. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Jackson going to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out.
Still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Well, jet sweep pass. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Now facing a third and long.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. This time it's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, LSU! They'll try to add another to their lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. It'll be third and long. Jackson will throw. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The Razorbacks will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on second and long. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Got enough space. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. First down here for the offense. He might want another play. From the gun. Looking for the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This rivalry picked up steam when the Razorbacks joined the SEC. And, man, some of the names that have had moments. Darren McFadden, Felix Jones, Matt Jones, Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson. All of it over a Golden Boot.
And been playing since 1901. You think about all the great rivalries in college football, especially in the South. This is one of the best ones here. Not always have been in the same conference, but they've played a lot of times, David, and it gets hot every time they meet up.
Yeah, and the boot is the shape of Arkansas with the shape of Louisiana, so obviously close proximity, bragging rights on the line.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Anthony. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic guys that get after the quarterback. LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. Wants to return it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
I think the coaching staff can help with the team, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give them some easy throws.
They go to the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Berry. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. From the gun, running back gets to give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Some rivalries forged in excellence, some in geographical proximity, and that's what we have once the Razorbacks join the SEC. Someone had the brilliant idea, we need a big golden boot that looks like the two states, and it's one of the most hotly contested rivalry games of the year.
And big is the right word. It's 4 feet tall. It's 200 pounds. It's 24-karat gold. Palmer, this is the trophy you want to win. There's some bad trophies out there, but this boot is a big deal.
It fills your trophy case. It's got girth. It's got weight. You appreciate that. I know everyone's going to say, no, Italy's the boot. No, it's not. Louisiana, Arkansas, and the Golden Boot Trophy. That's what it's all about.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Now the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. After that last one, they're staring at a second and long first down marker just short of the goal line. Wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Tigers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to... Handoff to the lone back. Oh, what a move.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass. It's Manning. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Platt. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They have just 3 measly points on the board, but trying to cobble a little something together here before halftime.
Yeah, make something happen. And listen, if I'm this defense, I want to keep them right where they're at. Done a great job all game keeping them in check. Don't let them get some cheap points going into the half, get momentum, and start feeling confident about themselves.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Oh, what a cut. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Going right to work up top. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And the returner will be brought down. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw. It's Manning. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Brown. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the ground with the back. He did not make it, a stone wall on 3rd down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before.
They finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
This time he's got him. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. And the Razorbacks will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And it is another interception. Just a horrible struggle for this quarterback. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Jackson will throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
A lot of times as a defense, you prepare for all the different athletes and trying to stop everybody, and then you go, oh, wait, I got to stop the guy with the football, too. And you could tell they ran the option. They had a lot of things defended, but they didn't stop the quarterback.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. They'll send out the kicker here. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll trim the deficit to 15. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Just going to keep it after the snap. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Send the tight end in motion. From the gun to give, looking for room.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Makes the grab. It's Anderson. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. That last completion sets him up on second down. On the run, it's Berry. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back on the option to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback keeps it. Touchdown, LSU! And the punishment has been extended. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Jackson gonna throw it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity.
Intercepted for the 11th time. Bringing it back. The 10.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy. You're finding your blockers. You're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open space. Maybe I can get on offense and get a few throws. That was a phenomenal individual effort.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Man,
can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Tigers! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
you saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The give on the option. Makes a man miss. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Jackson will throw. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab on the left. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll leave it with the lone back. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
How about this defense rising to the challenge? Focal point number one, stopping the great running back. Check. How do we do it? Being physical at the line of scrimmage, getting off blocks, not missing a lot of tackles. They have checked all of those boxes and shut this dude down.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun on 3rd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. LSU now operating in the red zone. Gives it on the option. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. LSU lining up 1st and goal. The option look. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Iowa is getting dominated today, and friends, the folks in Iowa City deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker of a showing. They're trailing by 18 to Nebraska. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Gives it on the option. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for space. It's Berry. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give and tick, 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 tick. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught in the backfield, it's buried. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. Headed to the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Jackson gonna throw it. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Grabbed over the middle, it's Ferguson. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They boot it away on 4th down. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Leaves it with the running back. Shows him the stiff arm. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Leaves it with the back. LSU will get a 1st down.